Hello everyone.
Hi.
How you doing? So we'll just hold on a few seconds, wait for a few people to catch up. So, yes, how are you all? I look really messy tonight, don't I?
My hair.
So, right, okay, hi everyone, thank you for joining us. I am Barry and...
I'm Jay.
Hi Sandra. Thank you for joining us, yes. And we are from Mitosu Craft, or however Jay says it. Mitosu Craft.
Yes.
So, Mitosu or Mitosu, however. Don't give me those eyes.
Yummy. My red eye.
So, hi Mum, thank you for joining us. Bring them, oh, that's a new thing, bring them on camera.
Ooh.
Oh, do you want to join us? Do you want to join us on camera, you two? You can do, we can have a big craft along live.
What's that wave? I'm waving.
Let's wave at Sandra as well. There we go. I don't know, we've got some new things pop up on the camera which looks different. So yes, thank you for joining us. How was your day today, Sandra? Mum, did you have a nice day at the craft show? So I hope you did. So good. Hi Lisa.
Hi Lisa.
So yes, so tonight we are going to be doing two projects, and
Yes.
as usual Jay is in the middle of still designing his project for tonight's video.
Yes.
Hasn't decided to do it yet. What he's going to be doing, but you're going to be using the
Versailles.
Yes.
So we got our order.
Yeah, and I'm going to be using the Daisy Lane stamp set again, and we now have the punch, which is great. So we're going to be doing something with that, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a fancy fold with you.
Ooh.
Yeah, so what is there to discuss at the moment? Obviously, remember, we've still got the promotion for us as demonstrators. What are you laughing at? Hi Danielle. So,
Hi.
so they've still got the promotion for. I'm going to start giggling now. So anyone that obviously Stampin Up are giving us an incentive, so we can get something free out of the new catalogue when it comes. So when we sell 3 of these stamp sets, we get something free of charge out of the catalogue. So and obviously, free things means we can bring more stuff to use. So if you would like to buy this Daisy Lane stamp set, you can from our online shop, which the links will all be down below. Or above, wherever it is on wherever you are. If you're watching this on wherever.
Hi Maria.
Hello. So yeah, so that's that. There is currently the bonus days as well. So you've got bonus days. So every £45 you spend with us on our online shop as well, you would get a £4.50 voucher. To spend in August. I think that's correct, isn't it? Yeah. So £4.50 voucher to spend in August. You don't know anything, do you? I just tell him.
Yeah.
So
I'm disagreeing.
Hi
Donna.
He just goes to work and then I spend his money.
Yeah.
So that's that. So £4.50 voucher. So if you spend £90, you'll get a £9 voucher to spend in August. So just everything little. So if you're spending this month, you can say you can put it towards something you want in August. So that's another thing which is going on, and we have also got the extra promotion as well.
Extra.
So if you've been thinking about it, and I obviously highly recommend this, if you have been thinking about joining our team or joining Stampin' Up, you can do it. Now this month is a really good month to do it, or the next 2 months I think it is, and goes until he's going to shrug his shoulders again. He's got no idea, has he? Till the end of August.
Yeah.
So
of
until the end of August I think it is. You can pick an extra £25 worth of product in your starter kit, and then the following month you'll also get like a voucher. I can't remember what that is, so I want to say £8.
£8.50
Something like that, yeah, for the following month. So you can actually, for £99, you can choose £155 worth of product in your starter kit. So again, if you've got a long wish list, if you've seen this new catalogue and you've been thinking to yourself, oh, I like that, I like this, and but you've been putting it off, now you can actually get £55 worth of stuff free of charge, or £56 worth of stuff free of charge, really, because it's £99. And you would also be part of our team. and you would then get an ongoing discount of at least 20% on your future orders for the next at least 3 months. So if you've got a long wish list, now's the time to do it. So if you're if that interests any of you at all, just drop us a message, give us a Facebook message or whatever it is, and however you want to contact us, and ask away, and then we will tell you what you need to do. But there is the join our team links, which are on our webpage, which is on our webpage under the join our team tab.
Hi Bear. Hi Anne.
He's been dying to say hi, haven't you?
Yes.
So I think that's about it, really, isn't it?
Let's
so
get
we're going to go.
Let's get
cracking.
Let's get
cracking. Yeah, so I'm going to go first. Jay's going to carry on designing what he's going to be doing. So I better.
I just need to get paper.
Hold off what I'm going to be doing. I don't want to be doing an hour long
No, that's
video
fine.
tonight. So
I'm just going to get paper and.
Okay. All right. So we're going to turn this camera around. Bye. Oh no, not
see
bye.
You in a minute.
See you in a minute. Get a nice picture of our ceiling there. There we go. That's it. So let's just move you over a little bit. That's the one. Perfect. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to be using the Daisy Lane stamp set, this one right here. And can you pass over my original, Jay, actually?
Your original, yeah.
And this is the card I'm going to be making here tonight. So it's a little bit of a fancy fold card. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to show you how to make this evening. Okay. So yeah, Daisy Lane. I am also going to be using the Woven Threads Designer Series paper here as well. Now, this is one which I looked in the catalogue, and if I'm completely honest with you, and Jay still doesn't really like it, if I'm completely honest, but I got it because I got it free of charge, because I won it. So there's a little prize in one of our little team gifts. And I really enjoy it. I really like it. I think it's a lovely bit of paper. So I've actually used it quite a bit at the moment. So I'm going to use it again this evening. So you look at them in the catalogue and go, it's not my cup of tea. But I think you sometimes just need to look at them again and again and again, and hopefully you will then like it. But there's some of the patterns which are in there, and then obviously it's double-sided as well. Now it's this one here which I'm going to be using this evening, and it's all of the colours from the new In Colours. So it's going to test me now what colours are they. I'm going to cheat because they'll all be on the front. So Pretty Peacock, Purple Posy, Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile, Seaside Spray, and it also has Sahara Sand and Whisper White with it mixed within these things. Obviously, if you are unfamiliar with this, obviously normally on the front of the packets of the paper, it will tell you what the coordinating colours are. So if you have problems coordinating colours, try and pick something from here as well. May help you with your coordination a little bit as well. So there's little tips. That's the paper which I'm going to be using. And I have got some Whisper White thick here as well, and I've got some scrap Whisper White normal for the Daisy. And I'm going to do a little bit of die cutting and a little bit of stamping. So it's all systems go. And I think the cats are getting hungry because they're deciding to run around. So they've still got time. I've still got 15-20 minutes here.
Hi Lindsay, hi Amy.
Hello. Okay, so I need, one thing I didn't get myself is the trimmer. Where did I put the trimmer?
I did take it from you. There you go.
Okay, I knew I had it. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to take my Whisper White thick and I'm going to cut this down to 14.5. Remember, obviously we are different. We do our card sizes slightly differently, and Jay will do them again. So we always cut our card bases down to 14.5, and then score at 10.5. Okay. And the reason we do this is that we find it easier in class when we tell people to cut at 14.5 centimetres rather than 14.8 and 14.9 when they just look at us and go, what's that? So we've decided 14.5 was just easier. So 14.5, it's still an A6, it's just a couple of mil short. 14.5 and score at 10.5. Now on this one here, I am going to trim this at, it was at 5.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this up here and I'm going to cut at 5.5 centimeters up to the center score line. Okay, and then I'm going to then take it to 10.5 again here, and instead of scoring I'm now going to trim down. There we go. I've hacked that a little bit, but okay, that's the problem with our blade. I knew I should have put a new blade in here. So there we go. So I've created myself a little easel card there. So that's that. I just need the bone folder around, Jay. I had it somewhere.
Yeah. In the toolbox.
In the toolbox where it lives. Okay, so I'm just going to bone fold. I'm just going to burnish all of those edges up a little bit there. Cool. All right, so that's my card base bit done, like so. I'm going to get my designer series paper here, so the Woven Threads designer series paper, and I am going to cut this here at, I'm going to do it on that side first. Going to cut this at 10 centimeters and by 14. So you notice I'm 5 millimeters shorter. So that's going to sit and give me a nice, perfect, even border all the way around in there. So that's that back part. And then I'm going to then take another bit, and I'm going to take, because this bit here is 5.5. I'm going to cut a piece of designer series paper here at 5 by 10, because it's 10. The card itself is 10.5, so I'm going to go 5 millimeters shorter. See, that's why that's another reason why we do it at 14.5, because you go down in 5 millimeter increments and it's just easier for people to calculate. Whereas if you start off at 14.9 and then you've got to go down to 14.4 and 13 it just makes it complicated. So that's why we decided to do it our own style. It's good. That's me done with the trimmer there. So I've got now my card base. I've got this bit here, which is my back. And I'm going to have this bit here, which is going to go in like so. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I am going to, first of all, I'm going to do a bit of die cutting now. Oh, one of the cats is playing around.
I don't think she likes one of our cards. She just threw it down on the
Okay, one of the cats has got up on the counter yet and has decided she didn't like one of our cards, and obviously apparently it's just thrown it on the floor. So it was in her way, obviously. Alright, so we're going to have a little bit of wobbling here. I'll try to keep this minimal. So what I'm going to do with my card base here, I'm going to open this up. Can you see? There we go. Open this up like this, and I've got two circle dies here, sort of nested circles. I'm going to go for the smallest one, and I'm just going to line it up somewhere in the middle here. Okay, roughly halfway. Let's go give it a proper full semicircle, I reckon. And pop that on. Right, let's do a bit of cutting. And what I've done now is I've just taken out a semicircle from that one. Now what I need to do is I'm just going to pop the machine down on the floor again. So I'll get a bit of washi tape. So now what I want to do is I want to position this on the back where it's going to be, as if it's going to be on the front. I'm just going to stick that down, anchor that down for a moment. Right.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what you're doing, because I don't know how to do this.
Okay. And that's just that's giving me an anchor. And then I'm going to grab a pencil. And I'm just going to draw a semicircle in there. That can come off. Remove the washi tape, could be used for something else. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with my die cutting machine again. And I'm going to take, and see these, because they're nested, I've got the smaller one which I've used on the Whisper White Thick, and I'm going to go for the next size up on these, and I'm going to pop that in there, and you can see where I've drawn the semicircle in here. That's going to be my guide. So I'm going to then just use the die just to give me an even border, so an even edge, like so.
Oh, you put it on my thing. You're not on with those props.
Am I not?
No.
Oh, I've gone onto the wrong page again. I could have sworn I did it on That took you a long time to realise that, Jay.
Oh, just go on.
Oops. Okay, just realised we're actually on the wrong profile. We're not on our business page, we're on Jay's personal profile. So that's that. Hi Sarah. And that's going to be that. So it has now given us the gap, the little white line, the little border there. So I'm going to grab some glue. Actually, I didn't pick some Tombow. Jay, could you pass me some Tombow, please? See, this is why it's good having the two of us here. If I forget something, I'll just get my helper to do it for me. So I'm just going to put some Tombow glue on the back of this here. That's it. Or what we can do, Joe, if I'm on the wrong profile, we can, when I finish my card, we can do a quick break and then move over to the correct profile, maybe. So, yeah, so if I'm on the wrong profile here, we're gonna go, we'll finish this card and then we'll move over to, and then we'll come off and then we'll go over to our proper page. I've gone on the wrong one. So that's that. So I stuck that in. I'm now going to, I'll stick that down afterwards. Now I'm going to take the Smile sentiment from the stamp set here. I've got some Memento black ink, and we forget, I think, sometimes just to stamp on the designer series paper. We want to do lots of other stuff with it, but sometimes it's just a matter of just simply stamping the sentiment directly onto the paper. No, nothing fancy, no die cuts, no banners, no embossing, just simply just over the top of it. Because it was a solid stamp anyway, it worked to go on top of it there. So that's that. I'm just going to let that dry up for a second before because I'll know me, I'll smudge it. So whilst that's drying up, I'm going to get the medium daisy, and I have got Flirty Flamingo here. So I'm going to stamp that one there. Let's go over here. And I'm going to take the medium daisy. This is so much easier than fussy cutting this out. do is I'm just going to get a little bit of the Stella pen here, and I'm just going to just colour in the centre part. It just pulls some of the ink around a little bit as well and gives it a nice little bit of bling. And colouring again, it's gone quiet, hasn't it? Yeah, we'll do the same for this one here. That's that. And I am also going to, I've got some of the pineapple punch, and I'm just going to pick a little bit up from the inside of the centre part of the lid and just gently colour in the centre of the daisy. There you go. That's it. So you can see there, I'll just put that in my hands. You might be able to see there. And there you go. I think it's there it is. You can just see the glimmer now from the Stella pen. Okay, so that's good. So let's pop a little bit of glue in there. Stick this together. So once that's doing its bit, I'm just going to leave that to one side and I'm going to let that dry up now, whilst I now move back over to this bit. So a bit of glue on the back. And just stick that in like so, and I will now get rid of the daisy. I'm going to take the fern bit, that's that one. I'm going to use Sahara sand, so I've used the same colour, this colour here is Sahara sand and obviously Whisper White mixed in with it, so I'm going to use Sahara sand as the background part. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to think about where I want it. So I've got my, and I'm going to go just to add a little bit of accent on the back, and I'm going to then stamp ink up again, and I'm just going to go like that. So it's going to add a little bit of interest behind the daisy. So that's that. So now what I want to do is I want to grab, where did I put it? There it is. I'm going to grab our foam mat here, and I'm going to grab the daisy once more. Obviously, if you've got our you can either use like one of the ball tools, but if you haven't got a ball tool but you've got the pick tool, just by pushing in the centre there, it is good enough, and that will shape this flower, and then we'll just pull some of those petals down. Up we come, and just give it another bit. That's it. And now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on the back there, and I'm going to stick that right there, and there we have our finished card. Alright, and it's just a slightly different, so you can either, you've got enough room down at the bottom right down here where you can write a little message if you want to, very tiny message, obviously you've got the back which you can write on, but it was just something different. I actually got inspired by this. I saw it in a magazine. I thought, oh, that's a nice little simple fold, something different rather than it just being in normal size. So I figured I'm going to do that, and I got inspired by a magazine out of this one. So that's that. So there we go. So that's that one card done there.
That was
Like
quick.
so, that was very quick, wasn't it?
Yes.
So yeah. So it still took me half an hour.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm on track. Half an hour. Half an hour is our limit, not Jay's hour and a half.
I wasn't on for half an hour and a half even.
His feature-length movie. Yeah, so we should start selling popcorn when we do our videos, don't we? It takes so long for us to do it. You just sit down and it is a movie. So yeah, so that's our card here. Shall we stay on this, or shall we move over to our business page?
We can stay on here.
We're going to stay on here. Lovely. All right, so I'm going to switch over to Jay, and we will be back. He will show you our lovely cards at the end. And now I've got no idea what he's making now. So I'm going to... He's got no idea either. So I'm going to pass you over, and I'll start packing up my mess. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Hi. So we got this the other day. I haven't used it yet, so I thought I'll do one tonight. So the Versailles, thanks to Gian for letting us know how to pronounce it. Thank you so much. So it's really nice. It lends itself to kind of like a vintage shabby chic cards, I would say, or scrapbooking pages. But it's really nice with the script, with the leaves, falling leaves, I guess, in branches. The frame there, and it's got 3 sentiments. Always thinking of you. Have a beautiful day and thank you. And it's got a nice little banner, I guess you can, or ribbon, you can put that on, stamp on a ribbon. Ooh, I'm not gonna do that though. So with my card, I thought I would use a pre-cut. Oh, it's here. What's this one? Early espresso, I believe, and I'm gonna stamp on Vera Vanilla. And as you saw, Barry had some spare DSP, so I'll probably try and incorporate that somewhere.
So I
there.
don't chuck it. Mate. Jay's trying to make a point now.
Yes, I am.
Because I would
Yes,
chuck. I would
at
probably
ease.
chuck that, but Jay will keep that.
Well, it's just nice to use up everything. So I've put everything on blocks that I think I will use, but I don't know. So tonight I will use old olive for the leaves on the branch, and soft suede and grey granite. Hi Bryn, hi Chris. So as I said, I don't know actually what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna start stamping.
Start stamping and see where it goes. Sometimes
Start
that's the best way of
stamping.
doing it. Start stamping and see where it goes.
So I'll just spread out. So I've got the leaves on the branch, and then I'm just gonna tap that on. Can you get me a piece of paper if you don't want this messed up, please? It's so lovely, this one. I don't know if I have kind of like sponged on it before, but it's got the nice watercolor design, and we use it in class as well. And the lady was like, "Oh no, we don't want to mess it up." But thank you. Oh well, we can use it again next week. See, Sarah said, "I'm with Jay. I keep all those little DSP off cards, cause you never know." Exactly. So I'm just gonna.
We've got them
do
coming out
those.
our ear holes. We've got an entire bag full of them.
And then just off, put it on an angle for a second generation or stamped off, so it's got a lighter shade on there. Okay, I'm gonna pull in. So I thought I'll use the 2-inch punch, and I'm just gonna put it in the middle, and then gonna punch that off. then when I put it on the card base, you can see a slight bit of the early espresso. So that's as far as my designing thing on earlier when Barry was doing it. So I
Now you're
thought,
winging it.
so now I'm just winging it. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna stamp the script. So from the actual stamp set case, so I couldn't work out if it's actual words, but they have it that way. So the design on the right hand side, that means it's on the top, I'm guessing. So I'm gonna keep it the right way up, if that makes sense. So this one is the top and that one will be the bottom. So you could always kind of like put a dot if you want to know, but if it doesn't really matter, I don't think. You can't read it. So with that one, I'm gonna use gray granite, just so it's a slightly lighter shade. Oh, is that okay? Is she really
Is it
hungry?
dinner time? Do you want to speak? Do you want to say dinner? Come on, dinner time.
Okay. Where's my sponge? I had a sponge. Sorry. Andrea loves this set. Ah, does she? Cool. I'll check her blog out and see what she's made with it. So I'm just got a sponge. So instead of stamping off, I'm just gonna use a sponge to lighten some areas, and then have a darker inside. So then it would look like that's. I don't know if you can actually tell the difference, but it's just lighter on the sides there. So I'm gonna do that on here. So tap it on there, and then use a sponge to kind of like take off a bit of the ink. I don't know if it'll show, but I'm just gonna have it there. There you go. It's a slightly wonky, but so you can see it's slightly darker there, and then it fades in. Reese's Pieces. Oh. Do we get Reese's Pieces here? I don't think I've had them.
Sorry?
Bryn's just eating Reese's Pieces. Do we have them here?
I think so.
Right. I wasn't gonna fussy cut, but I think the frame needs to be fussy cut, and I was just gonna put it in the middle. And I am gonna stamp that on Whisper White, which Barry had some off-cut. I just saw it. I thought, oh, okay then. Okay then. And I'll stamp that in soft suede. There we go. So this one, it doesn't matter if it's, I guess, which one is top, which one is bottom. But it's really nice. It's really detailed as well. And did I bring the scissors?
Yeah.
Where?
From
Did you
right.
move them? Oh no, from where I left them. Sorry. Thanks.
Yeah, blame me.
Well, you blame me. Right, I'm just gonna cut this off. I tend to cut off any excess paper just so it's lighter on the hand, but I'll try and be quick. But I tend to, when I'm fussy cutting, I tend to take my time. But seeing as you're all here, it's probably gonna go pear shape. Hopefully it'll end up frame shaped. Ha ha! Sorry. No, I made a joke, but as always,
Nobody laughed.
well, you weren't here. Obviously, they're like laughing their heads off at home, aren't you guys? Stop making me laugh. Look, I'm fussy cutting. So yes, fussy cutting under. Cool. With Bryn and I both watching. See, See, I saw some laughing emojis. Thank you. No one laughs at my jokes, so I tend to laugh at them, even at work. Well, I find it funny.
Once you find it funny, that doesn't matter. That's all that matters.
Do I laugh at your jokes? Sometimes. I tend to just give him a face. We're like, really? He was calling me chatty man in the car because I wasn't being chatty, so he was being sarcastic. So I gave him a face.
You were being chatty, so I'm going to
Oh,
stop calling
no.
you Alan Carl, chatty man.
See, look, you just made me. Oh, I've lost it. Never mind. I've lost to the fussy cutting. You guys are too funny. You can't trust Denver Broncos fans. I don't know who they are. Sorry. Are they football, baseball? Don't know.
American football, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Sorry.
see, even I know more than you.
Okay, don't be. Well, I don't follow sport. Sorry. Right, I'm just gonna do that, and then prop that up. Where's that DSP that you cut off? And then I'm just gonna have that underneath. Oh, and a sentiment somewhere. I do like making banners, so I'm just gonna cut that there. Right, that trimmer has made it furry, so I'm just gonna.
So
Cut that
apparently
off.
it's hook, ring and jack. I don't get it.
They're not worth knowing. Oh, that's so funny. You guys. Right, glue it and then stick it and then. How am I doing for time?
I think you've only been on 10 minutes.
Have I? Do I need to add more stuff onto it? So yeah, so the card base, like Barry said, I've actually done what he was doing. So 14.5 and 21 centimeters.
Hi Sheila, did you say hi to her?
No, I didn't. Hi, Sheila. And I'm gonna prop that. Give me thing. Give me things. Dimension
See
stuff.
again, thing.
Now. Please, sorry. Sorry.
Mind reader again, bring me thing.
Thanks. Right.
Hi Angela.
Hi, Angela. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Where's my glue?
See, that offcut I would have chopped.
That stamping is so wonky. Oh well.
What, the white writing? Is it white?
White? It's not white. It's alright. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. There we go. Cut that off. Dimensionals. And then I'm just gonna stamp the sentiment as well somewhere. Sorry, I'm thinking what else I can do with it.
Do you want any embellishments? Any gems?
In the middle, can you see? Middle, there. I'll put it in the middle.
You sure?
Yes. Well, it's stuck now. Durr. Right. And then what? No, very vanilla. I'll use this. Can you get me the
The thing.
the thing?
The embellishment box.
No. Yeah, and the punch. What's it called? Classic label punch. I can stop on this and then put it there. That'll be cool. It's like a continuation. Yeah, I'll do that. Hopefully this will fit the classic label, but you never know. I might have to fussy cut it as well. Oops.
Classic label punch.
Yeah, it's not gonna fit. No, that's not gonna fit.
No.
No. Oh well, never mind. Okay. won't use a classic label punch. Right, let's just see if
Is there a
that's
tiny
it.
die which will work with it? Stitch rectangles.
Yeah. No, I don't want to die cut. I'm too lazy. I don't want to die cut. I know. Where's that? There. Maybe I should have stamped this before. Oh well, it's too late now. There we go. People, I need the bar to get me the things. Yes. He'll put it away, so
Yeah,
you
get
can't
them,
see it though. You can't find it. That's why I get him to get me things.
If I didn't put anything away, nothing would ever get put away, and then you can never find anything again.
It's not gonna fit. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. That works. I need a thing again. Fussy cut it. But I want it to go across. Beautiful day. No, wait, where's my what do I need? Oh, just this side, there you go. Can I have a pick tool, please? Where? Thanks. Sorry. Right. Nearly done, guys. Sorry. There we go. So if you have a tiny paper offcut that you still want to use, like me, you can use your pick tool to align it, or get post-it, sticky note to align it. Is that gonna be? Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. There you go. Or fussy cut it. Right, so obviously that's got some funky edges, so I'm just gonna cut that, and then it's missed all the stamping. Never mind. So I'm just gonna do it there, and I won't pop it up. And then, did you bring the embellishment box?
Oh,
Can't get the stuff.
embellishment box.
Thank you.
What's he gonna pick?
What do you want me to pick? Right, okay. Loads of stuff. Something.
Some of those new.
Not that. That's nice.
Not those ones.
No, not those ones.
But no, you can use those ones, but not those ones there.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Well, I was thinking of these ones.
Ooh.
They come
Oh,
with those
that's
colours.
pretty.
That's what I was thinking.
Pretty. Okay. I'll just use one. I'm so stingy.
That's why we never use any embellishments. We're too stingy. Don't want to use them.
Oh no, that's a couple. There you go.
Use a couple.
So that was my off guard. Can I feed it through? No. I had some green, but never mind. Okay. Gold. Nope. Bronze. He's a good man for putting things away. Gary just throws it on the floor. That's me. I throw things on the floor. I throw things on the floor. Right. There. It's too big. Okay. And I'm just gonna add.
Embellishments called?
They are called designer elements.
Shy to get a catalogue out.
Well, it's been cut off.
It has been cut off. We've got those at our team training.
Right.
What are they?
Lastly.
Oh, they are called designer elements.
See? I was just reading it. Why would it be on there if it wasn't?
Because I thought it was something designer elements.
Something. Right. Finally, some twine, linen thread. I keep calling it twine. And I'm just gonna put it there. So I don't know if you like making bows. The ladies in class tends to make me make their bows because I keep adding bows and they don't like putting bows on. But I'll show you how I do it. If you want like loads of loops, just tie it off on there. Can you get me glue dots, please? Thanks. So yeah, so 2 fingers and then round 3 times. Ooh, and keep hold of it. Ow. Not too tight, I guess. And then cut the end. And then what you could do is twist it round so then it keeps that in place, and then tie another bit on the middle. Why are you laughing?
I really need a bag.
Yeah. He's got his uses now. It's hot in here. And that's saying something. I'm not really freezing. It's because I had tea. Tea makes me hot. Warm. There you go. And then you end up with like 4 dangly bits.
Yes, sir. Yes, Sheila, that's my helping hands here.
And then you can just whatchamacallit? What's it called? What am I doing? You can no, what's it? Separate them. That's it. We were playing. We were playing Rapido the other week, and then I was like, I don't know what it's called in English, so we didn't win. There you go. And then we have blue dot, and then that is that. So just glue dot there. It's not the best looking bow, but I was doing it in a rush. Excuses, excuses. There you go. And I'm just gonna... Sometimes, if you don't like where the dangly bits, the ends goes, I tend to cheat and I tend to put a tiny bit of glue where I want it to hold in place, especially if it's like curled as well. So that's a tip for you. If you don't want it to go all the way up there, you can actually just... I'll show you what I mean.
You've got a straight angly bit.
Well, oh, we got a straight angle. So for example, there, I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of glue, and then it just holds it in place. So I don't know if any of you guys do that as well, or if it's just me. I cheat for the dangly bits too. Yay! See. Well, it just makes sense. You want it to go where you want it to go, and that's fine. And that is my card for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm just gonna try and clear the desk because it's everything's just been shoved around. There we go, nice and clean. Oh, and underneath. And this was Paris Daisy Lane card with the DSP called, what are they called?
Sorry, what were you?
DSP.
That's woven threads DSP.
Woven woven threads. Hi Alison, thank you.
I'm gonna go
Hi
back face to
Sheila.
face.
Are we?
So, yeah, just
Okay.
do a close up of your card first.
And that's my card with the designer elements. Learn something new. And yes, very Versailles.
Yeah.
Right,
So-
we're gonna... Barry wants a face-to-face again.
Well, yeah,
because-
finish it off. There you go, we can see the mess there as well. Oh, and that's not that one there. Let's go with that one around there. There we go.
This one. That one.
Sorry,
There you go.
that's it. Lovely. So, my card in front of the face again as normal. You can't see it's quite bright, isn't it?
It is. There you
There
go.
we go. That's it. Cover up our faces. That's the one. So that's my one there. Bit of a fancy fold one, and Jay's one with the very vast Versailles things. I'll be casing those. Yes, please case away. We would love you to.
That's so pretty. I like
It is
that
really
one.
nice. And
I like
really
it.
that.
I like this one this week. I didn't like it last week.
Did you not like that? You didn't like that? No, you can't.
I don't like it.
After last week's Facebook Live, he was turning around saying, "I don't like it. I don't like it," and I told you he would say, "I don't like it. I don't like it."
This one's nice.
But he likes this one. It's more your style of stamp set, isn't it? I suppose. So good. Yes. So thank you for. I just joined. Looks like. Yes. Well, it's not a fair. It's you don't need too much popcorn for this one, Alison. It's not a feature-length movie this week. So yeah. So just. What's it? We've been waffling. What's that?
Trailer.
55 minutes we've been on. So yeah, that's us.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining us. I don't know. Is there anything else we need to say? Just remember, if you like any of these products, you can head over to our online shop. All links will be down below, up above, to the side, wherever it is. Exits over here.
Yes. We have what's coming up. Ooh, exciting coming up on Friday. So keep a lookout.
What is that? The TGCs.
Yes. I don't know if we're allowed to say,
Okay,
but yes,
we're just giving it
it's
away.
and on Tuesday we have a class.
Yes, Tuesday we have class in Basingstoke. So if you are local to us and you want to come and join us for one of our other ones, then head over to our website. You've got the book a class section on there, or contact us and we'll tell you how to do it. Or on our Facebook page here as well, on the Mitosu Craft Facebook page, we've got our events.
Yeah, not on my profile.
Yeah, sorry, it's my fault. I was the one who went live tonight, and then I did it on the wrong profile. I've done that a few times, haven't I? Never mind.
Yes. You think you learn?
Yeah, you think you should check.
Or yeah, exactly.
So
Or I set it up.
yeah,
Never mind.
so that's it. So yes, class on Tuesday. Look out on Friday for a special blog hop, which we are part of. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Thank you very much for joining us.
Head over to our online shop and spend away and save. £4.50,
Spend and
£45 save, get £4.50 off next month. Thanks guys for watching, and we will see you again next Sunday.
Yeah.
Don't think we've got anything planned for next Sunday, apart from
No.
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 Next Sunday it is. Thanks guys, see you
Thank
soon.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.